Hey YouTube! So I just got back from Smallville Comic Con with my buddy Dylan here,
Hello.
who's never been to a comic convention
Not
before.
once.
So we are going to talk about what that meant, about this transition, this step in his life, his
Big step.
his
Big
his
big
ascension
step.
into I don't know, the next level of geekdom. So Dylan.
Yes.
What was your as we now analyze this and break this down after having just spent like 4 hours in a car, and I don't know about you, but I'm a little pooped.
Pretty tired. Yeah.
Um, clearly the best time to articulate your impressions. What you loved.
I'd say my favorite thing was the culture. Just seeing the everything come together. I guess it's not like there's certain one thing here, one thing there. Everything is, it meshes together, and people aren't.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Discriminatory of.
It's totally so
yes,
inclusive.
and
It's
there's just a little bit of everything.
Oh yeah.
You don't. I guess I didn't go there expecting one thing, and I certainly had my expectations exceeded. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
definitely.
And that's for anybody who hasn't, looked at anything at Smallville Comic Con in Hutchinson, Kansas. It is kind of a small comic book convention, but it has a lot of really good stuff for being a small comic book convention. It is very full for the size it is. It's got a lot of awesome stuff to it.
The crowd was bigger than I expected.
Oh yeah, because
definitely sure.
everybody in Kansas and Western Kansas is just like any Comic Con we can get to, any port in a storm, which is not that we're desperate, but we're there. If they build it, we will come. And in the case of Smallville Comic Con, they built it, and we came.
Yes.
So hard. Yeah, I this isn't a kid-friendly channel, I guess.
Right.
So yeah, there was a lot of awesome stuff there. One of the things I know we talked about beforehand that we were really hoping to see is we're both Overwatch fans.
Definitely.
And
Very
we were
big.
like, we want to see some Overwatch cosplay here.
Very much so.
It's a pretty small one, so we weren't sure if there was going to be anybody, but we hoped there was going to be just one.
We did
Just
expect one. That was our.
That was our our little bar we set for that.
There has
and we
to
went
at
through
least be one.
exactly. We went through most of the con not seeing anything, and we were a little bit bummed at that. And then we wander back out to the floor at one point, and there's a Tracer
I'm
cosplayer.
pretty sure it was.
And we were just like, the cavalry's here.
Yes, the cavalry had arrived.
I never saw her ask anything. I never saw anybody ask her anything about Bootygate, which I feel like somebody had to, but
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was right as we were getting ready to leave too.
Yeah,
It was,
yeah.
it was-
I think
we
she
were-
sort of
we
just
were on
came
the way
in.
out. Yeah.
yeah, at
So we
the
got
very
lucky.
end of that, which I'm trying to. I want to give her a shout out because she gave me a business card to mention. It was from Ultra Girls Cosplay, where they were tied in with a lot of really cool stuff. Sophie and Sissa, Ultra Girls Cosplay.
Definitely had
So
some cool
awesome.
pictures on display. So
Oh yeah,
it was-
like some of their previous cosplays,
Yes.
they'd done a lot of really cool looking stuff.
Definitely. So on to maybe the stuff that we got.
Yeah, let's talk about Comic-Con is about many things, but it is about swag. In
Buying
one of the
stuff.
many usages of the word, it is about stuff.
Most definitely.
So, as your first Comic-Con, you did a pretty good job restraining yourself and not going stir crazy.
Definitely, I guess I didn't spend a ton of money, but I did. I was looking for some specific stuff. I was very into Alien this week. Very much so. I had watched.
Targeted.
I had watched the original last week and realized that I have absolutely nothing themed for Alien. There's nothing, not one thing that I have. So
Your passion for
yes,
the movie was
yes,
fresh in
definitely.
your mind
So
as you were
the
as you were
first
looking
thing-
for stuff.
did I buy the cards first? I think I got
I think we
cards
saw the
first,
cards
so-
first.
had some Alien trading cards or movie cards, I guess I should say, from
Yeah, with shots from the movie on it.
1979. So
Ah,
they are vintage and old and still packaged, and they
Yeah.
still have the pieces of gum in there, presumably. So
Which
there's
hopefully
those.
they stayed sealed because I
Yeah.
had some Ninja Turtle ones one time that they got a little bit wet, and that's a bad scene where gums fall.
Let's hope not.
Nobody wins there.
And then next, I got a full set of the Alien
The
Dark
Aliens
Horse comics.
Dark Horse comic.
Yeah, Yes.
all packaged
And
together.
they're awesome. You can see some of the art there. I also got a sticker for my car, Fallout themed, of course.
It was.
Had to. It was pretty cheap. So.
Oh yeah. At some point, everybody has to tag their Geekmobile.
Yes, definitely. Definitely one of my favorite things is a sketch of Immortan Joe.
This
from,
awesome.
It is
Immortan
absolutely
Joe
awesome.
drawing. Which, do you remember the name of the artist
I
on this?
do not. I do
Damn
not.
it. I'll look it up on Planet Comic Con's website, and if I can find out who drew that, I'm going to give him a shout out
Awesome,
because
yes.
he had some really cool stuff. But that Immortan Joe was
It was definitely
like,
the thing that stood out.
oh yeah, yeah.
Most
It
certainly.
just grabbed and screamed,
And then
demanded attention.
the next things were these metal
Oh yeah,
cards,
which is
he
another
also got
artist that we
one.
don't remember the name of. We'll see what we can do about that.
Right.
But yeah,
Um,
we because a lot of stuff like that is cheaper in threes. But we got a Darth Malgus, a Xenomorph, which I probably that's not upside down. Wow, you think
that
I'd
is
be
right.
professional?
Yes.
And these are like shiny metallic, which is why I'm having to angle them so you can see them. And a classic yellow suited Daredevil.
Definitely.
That is another thing Dylan and I share an enthusiasm for.
Definitely.
Is Daredevil.
Love Daredevil.
Yeah.
And then I got one other thing. I just got a necklace. My girlfriend, but that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That is it. Have to.
Yeah. That is a placating gesture.
Yes. For allowing me to.
For leaving her out of Comic-Con.
Right. Whether or not she wanted to go. We'll leave
There,
that in the game.
she might be jealous now. Now that you
Maybe.
got stories to tell.
Yeah, maybe.
Now that you got stories. But yeah, I had sort of a similar experience where I bought the metal card, and my trading cards I found were from Dune. I loves me some Dune.
Awesome.
I mean, look at that. Also with bubblegum from 1984, and I am definitely gonna open these up and see what I've got at some point. And the other thing I got is I love Scotty Young's stuff and I love his art, and I saw this, just like thumbed through the first couple of pages and said, okay, no, I have to buy this and read it. So
Definitely interesting looking.
Oh yeah, I mean Scotty Young stuff, just no.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I'm super articulate right now. Super good at talking about stuff. So you're totally hungry for your next Comic-Con already.
Oh, definitely.
Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next week, maybe not
yeah,
Denver.
give it a little bit, but definitely a bigger one, maybe.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life.
Yes. I look forward to a bigger experience, I guess I should say. Maybe one with some more stuff.
Oh yeah, more stuff to look at. One of the nice things about Hutch is kind of how small it is. How I suppose intimate is the word I'd use. If I could think of a less creepy one, I'd probably use that. But you really have time to go around and look at everything. And talk to most of the people you run
saw
into.
everything at least once. I think we did.
There's always like one or two things we miss,
right.
But compared to a huge convention where you could miss swaths of things, we probably had a pretty good run of it.
Definitely, I agree. We circled a couple times. So
oh yeah.
That was
like geek
covered
sharks.
our bases. Definitely covered our bases.
Like the street sharks of ours.
Hunting
the
out
not quite
beautiful
Ninja
deals.
Turtles of our day. So you're gonna costume next time?
I don't know.
Maybe even
maybe that
maybe
is,
maybe baby steps. Maybe like an easy one.
maybe
something
something simple.
Something casual, not like a full suit of armor.
Something that maybe still keeps me a little bit invisible.
And there's and man, just anonymity at Comic-Con,
it's hard.
We'll just slap. No. It's cake. It's cake wrapped in happy fun candy. We'll just like throw a dead mouse helmet on.
Okay, that is true. Yeah, nobody will know. I guess you
Nobody
mean
will
in
ever
a sense
know.
of nobody's gonna know who you are
Yeah.
underneath of the costume, right?
And yet, in showing everybody what you love, they will understand something deep and personal about yourself. They will know you
They just
in
can't
ways
put a face.
the mundanes never will. I'm tired, so my voice is really deep, and I'm playing with that. I'm loving it.
Definitely had a hot car ride. That was
no air conditioning. Western Kansas, 90-degree weather, hot and dusty. But no, it was definitely a good year for Comic-Con. I got were I to have a list of all the things I want from a comic convention, I think I probably would have ticked off pretty much all those boxes.
Like you
I
said,
found.
you had people recognize you.
Oh yeah, I had people who remembered me from last year who were like, "Yeah, you did that awesome Thor costume last year." I mean, the Jedi costume we have now is totally just pinned on. But you had an awesome costume last year. Not that anybody was a jerk about that, but I was like, absolutely conscious of that. Like,
You are your own critic.
I had other things I had to prioritize, so I did not have a really awesome costume for Smallville Comic Con. So wearing my Jedi robe was as about as incognito as you can get for Comic Con. But I had people recognize me from last year. I got a network with some local guys who work on Mandalorian costumes.
Either, so
oh yeah, like, and you know, it's funny that sometimes you have to drive 4 hours away from home to find people where you live. You know,
and they actually found
just
us.
Wacky.
So.
Yeah, they totally picked us out. They were like, which is, it was probably a good thing that I was wearing the same Jedi costume that I wore for their premiere of Star Wars: The Force Awakens, because that's how they were like, know you guys. We recognize you. So that was fortuitous.
Definitely, that was cool. I didn't expect that.
Touch of destiny.
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
Definitely meant to be.
Anything else?
But dude, I had a great time.
Oh, I'm
Thank
glad
you
you did.
for inviting me. That was
certainly.
It was good.
I'd hate to think I was just kind of dragging you along.
Heck no, because
you get to be a parent while Brian has fun show.
No, I definitely got some stuff that I am very enthusiastic about. These comics, most certainly. You pointed these out to me, and I'm glad you did, because.
And I just barely saw. Oh hey, aliens at the top of that. Better.
And it's the whole set. That. So I mean, the whole set.
Oh yeah, there's not like any hunting for more issues. It's great to get comics like that.
And the metal cards, the yellow Daredevil.
So cool.
So cool. So definitely satisfied. 100% satisfied.
Definitely.
Got my my mouth wet for more. So
cut your teeth on Comic-Con.
Exactly.
Ready and rare. And all right. Well, thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll post something when I've got something to post, and when I'm not stupid tired. This is me and Dylan signing off.
Peace out. Chair fart.
Stop farting in the goddamn chair. Man, I can see it on the audio capture.
Can you really?
I can smell it in the air.
You can smell it on the audio.
Feel in the water. Whatever else there is from the beginning
is it still
of Lord of the
recording?
Rings. Yes. No, we're leaving this in at the end. It's gonna be great.